Now, amazing gaming doesn't have to come at a massive price. If you look carefully, you can always find fantastic deals on JRPGs and RPGs in general. So I've done a bit of digging and I've found 10 RPGs that I think you might like at a bargain price. So I have used CEX's website as a base for the prices, and all games that I'm featuring here are £10 or under. So for those who don't know what CEX is, it is a shop in the UK which deals with second-hand games, DVDs and other electronic items. So with that in mind, let's start this list off. So kicking off this list is Valkyria Chronicles Remastered, a fantastic tactical JRPG for the PlayStation 4, coming in at a cracking £8. Now this tactical RPG was brought to us from Sega, where you will control Squad 7 in the midst of war in the fictional Europa. Now the graphics stand out with this game, where Sega uses the Canvas engine, making the game look like a moving drawing. Now Valkyria Chronicles is seen as a masterpiece, and hey, at this price, wouldn't you agree? But are you not in the mood for a tactical RPG? How about this next choice? Well, how about Dragon Quest XI, one of the most beloved JRPG series? Even better, there's 2 versions available for you to purchase here. So for £6 that will get you the original release, or for £10 you will get the updated version Dragon Quest XI S, which has added content which has been brought across from the Nintendo Switch version. Now in this game you will follow our hero in this turn-based adventure through the world of Idra. Now in Dragon Quest XI is seen as one of the best Dragon Quest games ever released. So much so at a cheap price, what more can you need? But maybe you've already played this, or maybe you don't want a massive adventure and you want something smaller. Well, don't worry, I've got you covered. Next up is Lost Sphear for the PlayStation 4, a turn-based RPG made by Tokyo RPG Factory, whose aim is to recapture the golden age of RPGs. And this is at a golden price of £8, so you can't go wrong. In this Chrono Trigger inspired game, you will follow Katana, who is trying to save the world from disappearing and bringing back the land and its people back with the power of memories. Now I loved this game, and I did do a play it video on this channel, so why not check out for a bit more information. Okay, maybe it's not something that you want to play, maybe you want a different style of presentation, or some different combat. Let's see what we've got next. Well, how about Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age for PlayStation 4, the HD remaster of the PlayStation 2 classic at a classic price of £6. Now, full disclosure, I'm not a big fan of Final Fantasy XII, however, it is a beloved entry in the series, so the age-old saying, one man's rubbish is another man's treasure, really rings true here. Now in this, you will follow Van in the world of Ivalice, who is caught in an endless war. Now in this, you'll also use the Gambit system to create the perfect auto-attack playstyle for your characters. Now come on, £6 for a Final Fantasy game? You can't complain at that. Okay, wait a minute, I've realised something. I've only been mentioning PlayStation 4 so far, so let's have a look at a different console. Well, how about Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition for Xbox One, a remastered version of the 360 exclusive JRPG from Bandai Namco at a fantastic £8. Now in this fan favourite, you will play as Yuri Lowell, and with his companions you will traverse the lands and take on enemies with the Tales trademark battle system, Linear Motion Battle. Now, the Tales of Vesperia game is just brilliant, and it is definitely worth your time. And as I said, it's only £8, so get on that. Wait a minute, you want something more bang for your buck. Okay, I think I've got something for you here. So we have Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 HD Remix. That is one long title. However, this is a compilation game from Square Enix and Disney for a cracking £8. Now this compilation of the remastered PS2 games also includes loads of extras, including remasters and remakes. Now, I'm going to put the whole list of games on the screen because I'm just going to be rambling for ages with it. So there we go. Now you will be following Sora, Donald Duck and Goofy through their adventures made up of various Disney worlds. Now, all that for £8? Bargain. But maybe you need an RPG on the go. I've got one here. So dust off that 3DS and pick up Mario and Luigi Dream Team at a dreamy price of £8. And no, I'm not getting sick of these puns. So you'll follow Mario and Luigi in this turn-based RPG adventure in Pillow Island, where you'll also be platforming through Luigi's dreams. Now Mario and Luigi games are great and very accessible, plus it's a Mario game so you can't go wrong. However, maybe you don't have a 3DS and maybe you want something for the Nintendo Switch. Well, here's the next recommendation for you. So that recommendation is Cris Tales, an indie JRPG which is available on Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 4 for £10. Now this beautiful game follows Crisbell, who can change time and experience past, present and future, and will use this in her advantage in battle, and will also use it to save the world from an evil plot. Now, maybe you're not fancying an indie game, maybe you're wanting a AAA game. Let's have a look at the next one. Well, how about Yakuza 0, the excellent prequel to the Yakuza series, for an even better price of £8. Now, this action RPG follows the beginning of Kiryu's journey in the Yakuza. It sports over-the-top combat and the world is filled with loads of minigames. Now the Yakuza series in general is just fantastic. There are loads of titles to play. There's more coming for the future of Yakuza, so this would be a great time to get your foot in the door. Okay, so I have left my wild card for the last pick. So let's have a look and see what it is. So the wild card is Maneater, this action shark PG which you can sink your jaws into on Xbox One with smart delivery for £8 or on PlayStation 4 for £10. Now in this you control a shark who can evolve into a killing machine as they look to extract revenge on the fisherman who killed her mother and disfigured her as a pup. Now this comical shark PG is also narrated by the legendary Chris Parnell from Rick and Morty and Archer fame. And I mean, come on, you're playing as a shark just mutilating folk, it's hilarious. I bet yous were expecting a turn-based JRPG or something and instead you got Maneater. So there we have it, 10 cheap RPGs that I want you to play. So are you now on your way out to pick up a bargain? Let me know down below. Or if you've already got any of these games, let me know down below as well. And please help me grow the channel by liking, sharing and subscribing. But until then, tatty bye.